Do you want to start by just telling us who you are and the company that you founded?
Sure. So I'm Melissa, the CEO and founder of Rem3dy Health. We use 3D technology to personalize the health and wellness market. And I guess our most popular product that people might recognize would be Nourished, which is the world's first 3D printed, authentically personalized gummy vitamin. There's a set of 7 nutrients from a list of around 30 different vitamins, minerals, superfoods, and actives that are recommended specifically and uniquely to you. And then when you push go, we 3D print those products for you in our Birmingham-based facility where we currently have 2 factories and a growing team. And then we ship them direct to your door in 100% plastic-free, home compostable packaging.
What have you observed over the last 12 months that will change Nourished in the future?
Well, I think when Nourish launched in really the beginning of 2020, the COVID crisis had not yet hit, but it hit very soon after we launched. So I think it was about 12 weeks into market when COVID really started to take hold. And that has, tons of implications for the consumer behavior, trends and what people are, looking for online, the whole shopping behaviors of consumers in general, because basically the bricks and mortar option was removed from a lot of possible shopping experiences. And we're finding that because of COVID, even more people who perhaps would not have chosen to shop online as their, go-to. And in that, I mean, probably the older populations, the 55 and ups is one of our fastest growing markets. So that's a really interesting trend that I think we'll see continue.
What other consumer trends or buyer behavior changes have you seen?
You'd think the number one trend would be immunity boosting vitamins, right? This is what the natural hypothesis would be in the midst of a huge pandemic. But actually, it's not the case. The number one goal that we see customers asking for advice on at the moment is mental health. So which supplements and natural ingredients can support their mental health, and then also even more recently, we've seen a shift where people are asking for, advice and assistance around sexual health and libido, which I think is quite intertwined with mental health. And I think all of that is really, again, a consequence of the COVID crisis and this changed world and this changed daily life that we are leading now, and what kind of implications that has for our overall mental well-being. But I think your wider question is about customer retention. How do we keep people, going on customer retention? And I think that's been a journey for us from day one. And the answer is you can never stop optimizing your customer retention tactics. We have an extremely good, extremely responsive customer experience team that are targeted on responding to customer inquiries and resolving issues within 5 working minutes.
Minutes.
5. Yeah, so basically, if it's in the middle of the night, we have working hours. So if it's in the middle of the night, if someone is asking a question in the middle of the night, they usually get an answer by like 8:35, right? So that's the way that they do it, and they're targeted on that, and their hard work and dedication has made us, the UK's highest rated vitamin product because of our customer experience being so strong.
How much does the sustainability run through the business, and how much do you think it impacts on what you do?
So sustainability is a massive driver, not just for us as a business, but also for our customers. So actually it's a beautiful kind of joining of tangents because they actually are making decisions based on sustainability and we are already doing that. So we are kind of really well matched, I guess is the answer. In the beginning, when I started Nourished and when I started my first consumer brand in 2010, I decided I wanted to make products that were 100% vegan. And this was way before it was cool to be vegan. But that was actually based a lot around sustainability and the fact that farming of animals is not an efficient use of natural resources. Secondly, I put a basic parameter to my sourcing team that they should try and find at least 95% of our supply chain from UK suppliers to minimize carbon footprint, but also from business flow point of view, and to support local businesses and local farming within the UK wherever possible. So that was where we started. Then when we started to look at packaging, I think it was even more important to me than it has been in the past because in effect we are talking to people about taking this product every single day. And so if you can imagine there's 10,000 people a month right now in the world that are taking Nourished every single day. And if we were using plastic, that would create 10,000 every day little flow wraps of plastic that would go into the environment and would not biodegrade for, well, God knows how many. It depends on the material, but regardless, it would be a humongous issue, and it's totally irresponsible, and it's the wrong thing to do. But now, by using a really cool, innovative packaging solution around wood pulp, which biodegrades in 32 weeks or less, we can be 100% comfortable and really proud of the fact that you can drop that in the ground. It can go in a landfill. It can go in your back garden.
What's keeping you optimistic for the future?
My team. I love my team so much. I have gone from 4 employees to 70 employees in 18 months, and I cannot believe how many absolute superstars that I have on my team with me in this army, all believing in the same vision and goal that I have and that I've set for the company, and the incredible things that we want to do. And I think we're extremely innovation-led as a business. There's always something new. We're just in the process of launching Nourished Kids. We're working on Nourished Protein, and all of those things excite me about the future. And as a business, Nourished is like a year old. We have so much more that we want to do, and really, hopefully, it's only going to get better from here.